right. Good morning. I've got Jevíon Íce with me this morning. Jevíon is a local artist. So, how's it going?
Pretty good. My name is Jevíon Williams. My friends call me Jevy, and some may know me as Jevíon Íce.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I featured you a few times on our local show. We have a local submission for music. I love your music. It's really cool.
Thank you.
And I love what you're doing. Like everything. I follow you on social media, so I find it really fun. And you've got an event coming up very soon, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have the Disconnect event at Soul House. It's our first Met Gala type event. I feel like the fashion scene in Colorado is lacking, so I got some of my friends that are clothing designers that are really passionate about it to actually put on a runway show for the community.
That's so cool. Yeah, you're very fashionable. I
Yeah.
love all your outfits, and
Yeah,
your aesthetic is really cool. So,
I appreciate that.
yeah, so it's going to be your first Met Gala type event this on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And you've also got your music collaborative group. Tell us
Mhm.
about that.
The music collective is called Light and Joy, and basically what that is, it's like a collective of young musicians in Colorado. Videographer, my man Johnny behind the camera, shot to Boogie Man's camera as well, and photographers. We're just like this group of kids that are really trying to pursue our art form to the highest degree that we can go, and building it together more so than apart.
So tell us how this event's going to go down. Like, what's the plan? Are you able to tell that?
I mean, because it's not going to be aired out to the public, yes, I can put some tea on it. It starts out with us having these exclusive invites, and it's a lot of the creative community in Colorado and Denver that's going to be in one room. And what I really like about creative people is once you get us in one room, ideas really just bounce off each other. There is a twist to this event. At the door, no one really knows this yet, but we are collecting phones at the door.
Nice.
And the fun part about that is I feel like Soul House, the warehouse space that me and my business partners, Chelsea, shout out to Chelsea and Liz, we own. It's kind of like recluse. It's just to itself in Colorado. And we're inviting all of our friends and some of our family members to this event. We're taking away phones and just getting back to our humanity, just being able to communicate again for the first time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a very big thing nowadays is people just doom scrolling down their phones, and a lot of artists aren't even allowing phones in their concerts and
Yeah.
stuff. So I think that's a really cool spin on it because you're going to not technically be forced to talk to somebody, but in a way you are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Most
really cool.
definitely.
Plus with creative minds, it's going to be, it'll be interesting to see what comes out of it.
Yeah, for sure. And ultimately, I went to LA and I visited LA for a little bit. It was my first time there. And just being there and seeing the city there and seeing the art culture there and everything there has already been created. And I love Colorado. Coming back to it, it's okay, we're a young group of artists, Light and Joy Collective, the House Collective, all these different collectives. We're just making it for our own. We're creating our own space to really generate different artistries to make everyone else in the community feel comfortable.
That's really cool. Do you have anything else coming up in the future?
We are working on a festival right now. It's called Dear Summer Festival. Our first time doing it was last year
Oh, yeah.
in Manitou Springs, and we generated over 600 tickets for a 2-day festival. And this year we actually got a grant from Manitou Springs to help fund the festival and different endeavors that we're doing with our parties and businesses. And I'm really excited for that. A lot of promotions. Called Dear Summer Fest, obviously. It's this year's theme is futuristic disco. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. It's always 70s themed, but it's 70s but futuristic.
That sounds really cool. So
Mhm.
I can't wait to be a part of that. So
No,
you
yeah,
gotta
it's
let us
gonna
in
be
on
really
that.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I just want to talk about the collective and Light and Joy, and how it's very first it formed out of the festival that we did last year, and it was this collective of young individuals that really didn't see where music could take them, and we came together and we threw this festival. And after it, I was like, hey guys, we should honestly form something here because we're all very, very talented, and it would just suck if we went back in our rooms and we're just in the cold, just writing our lyrics,
Yeah.
just playing by ourselves. Because I feel like that's how a lot of kids are in Colorado.
Yeah.
A lot of kids are in their room. They don't have a creative community that they can go to. And that's what Soul House is. It's a community space where like-minded individuals can communicate a topic and can communicate an understanding of something bigger than themselves.
That's really cool. I'm a musician myself. I've hit that wall many times.
Yeah.
Even just trying to set up my own production stuff at home. And, when you do that, then you just quit.
Yeah,
And
most definitely.
then who knows what you could have done. So I think that's really cool. How many people are in Lightning Joy?
Lightning Joy consists of a solid 12 people right
Nice.
now. Yeah, different videographers. I'm gonna give some of them some shout out. Shout out to Saint Law, my boy Johnny. Shout out to Carter, Juicy, J Dog, who else? RJ. All of you guys, bro. That's love. I love my gang. I love my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's super cool. Well, doing cool things, and I love that you're trying to get the art and the fashion kicked up in our community.
Almost definitely.
I mean, it's up and coming. It's
really
slow,
is.
but it is happening.
It is. The new wave is here. I can feel the shift, and I feel like after this year, I just feel the exponential growth that's gonna happen with just like the art wave in Colorado. Because we're trying to partner with the CC Mobile Bus for the fashion event as well. And what that is, it's like a mobile bus that turned into a stage. We're partnering with the college. We have some UCCS kids that are actually going to be at the show performing as well. And I'm really just trying to connect all the communities, the kids that don't feel like they can go to college just because they don't feel like it would help them in any way. And kids that are in college pursuing an art form, but they're still kind of by themselves. So I'm really trying to like bridge a gap between that and create like a group of us that can actually like help say, hey, if you don't want to go to college, but you are in college and you feel like you don't have anywhere to go, let's meet up in this place. Let's have a hub where we can ultimately communicate ideas and be ourselves and feel free to be yourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's great. I love it. Everything that you're doing. So keep us posted on that summer festival because, we love City of Manitou and that sounds really fun.
No, it's going to be amazing. I'm excited for it. Day Summer Fest 2022. It's going to be live.
Awesome. Well, Jevíon, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Sorry.
I know. The shoulder hand. Oh, no.
Yeah, don't put that in there.